Hi everybody, today what I want to show you how to do is how to set up a piece of SHINEON jewelry in your Shopify store using TEEINBLUE product personalizer. This is different than most SHINEON jewelry out there in that the person that's considering buying this can go in and update some of the text in here. They can put in a custom greeting, they can put in a custom name of the person that is going to receive this jewelry. They can customize the paragraphs on each side. Let's see. They can customize the greeting or the signature. This could say, "To my beautiful godchild, Stephanie." And then you can modify the verses on each side, and it could say, "From your godmother, Gloria," or anything that you want. You can set it up so that the customer can put absolutely anything, any text they want in there. Make it their own, or they can leave it as is and just update the greeting and the signature. So it's totally up to yourself how you want to set this up. So I'm going to walk you through the steps now and how to do this, and I hope you enjoy the video. Please feel free to ask any questions. I have the live chat there. I don't get a lot of people on my lives because I'm just fairly new starting out here. But that's okay because a lot of people watch them afterwards. And I do get quite a bit of feedback. So I know people are enjoying my videos. So this is just the thumbnail that I set up for this video. This is a beautiful, beautiful design. I started by setting it up in Photoshop. I do all my work in Photoshop and Illustrator. I have links to everything that you need in the description. If you want to sign up for an Adobe Creative Cloud account, you can do so. Just Photoshop, totally up to yourself. There's links in the description. They are affiliate links, and I do get a little cut if somebody signs up under me, and that's how I keep this channel going. So please consider signing up, or at least getting the free trial so you can check it out. So I'm just going to show you the full design here now. Let's see, I got several things open. This is the design that I created in Photoshop. So I'm just going to make a PNG file of that now, and I'm going to leave it in a special folder on my Google Drive, and I'll leave the link to that as well in the description so that you can download it if you want. I've also set up a little template here for this particular cross design, showing you where you can put the elements so that it won't interfere with the placement of the cross on the mock-up and on the product card in the product itself. So you don't have to be exact with it, but it just gives you some guidelines as to where to put your stuff. And that template will be available as well on the Google Drive. And feel free to download that and use it when you're creating your designs in TEEINBLUE. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to export this as a PNG file, and that will be in that folder. So if you want to use that as a guideline, export, quick export. So I'm just going to call this example design. Okay, so I'll save that. And now we can go into our Shopify. Just bear with me here. If you don't have Shopify, it's a great way to sell your products. I've been using it for several years now, and I get quite a few sales. This time of the year is a little slack because there's no real events coming up. All the events are kind of past: Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's, Christmas, whatnot. So you just got to hang in there. I'm just hanging in there now until the middle of August when ornament season starts. And that's when I'll take full advantage of the TEEINBLUE and the customizations. I did ornaments, not last year because I had surgery, but the year before I did ornaments, and I sold, I don't know, thousands and thousands of ornaments. I don't know exactly how many. And they were all customized ornaments. A lot of them were like ornaments with best friends on them, and ornaments with families on them, sisters. And I had it set up so that they could choose anywhere from 2 to 16 people on their ornament. And here in Newfoundland, where big families are still quite common, they were a real hit. because they could include everybody. A lot of the personalized products only go up so far as probably 6 or 8 people if you see some of those on your Facebook. So people really enjoy that. Okay, so I'm in my Island Design Factory Shopify store back end here now. So what I need to do, I need to open up apps, and I'm going to open up my TEEINBLUE Product Personalizer app. So I've already set this up with the API. If anybody would like to know how to set that up, please leave me a comment or get in touch with me, and I'll be happy to do a video to show you how to set up the API. Okay, just bear with me here now. Alright, so I'm in my TEEINBLUE store. Whenever you go set up a new product, you have to go to product base. So that's the first thing we're going to do. I got an awful lot of product bases set up. A lot of them are just experimental. Some of them I have actual products made for. I'm going to go to import product. So we have SHINEON already set up with the API key, and that allows us to look through the catalog of products that you've set up on your Shopify app for the API store. So I'm just going to scroll down through now so you can see some of the products that are here. They have these lovely name necklaces. I have a few of them on my store. I haven't been pushing them. I've had a lot of interest in them, but I haven't made any sales yet. Okay, so this one came out twice. It takes probably a half hour or so after you set the product up on your Shopify app, your SHINEON app, for it to come through on your catalog here. This is going to be my next product that I'm going to do a video for. It's a leather men's bracelet. Very popular, I think, for Father's Day. I haven't done any of those yet, but I will be doing them. And this is the one I'm doing today, the cubic zirconia necklace. And I will also be doing the two-tone stainless steel rose gold and the 18-karat yellow gold finished interlocking hearts. I have it pretty much set up and ready to go, so that might be tomorrow's video. I've challenged myself to do 100 videos between now and September, so that I can walk you through the steps of setting up these different products, and when I'm done, I'll have a store right full of POD products that hopefully lots of people will buy, and I'll do well over Christmas. So we got our two versions of the CZ necklace here. We have the one that comes in the two-tone box, and we have the one that comes in the luxury box with the LED light. So we're going to import both of those. So just click import. It's going to spin. It's going to keep spinning. So don't wait for it to stop. Just go into import in both of these. And when you see them both spinning, you can just close out of this. And eventually it'll show up here on your list of products. Excuse me. Today, I'm going to go out of it and I'll go back into it. Maybe it'll update. This is the one that I did yesterday. The link to this video is in the description as well. This is video number 3. And that's very, very cool. We got the two best friends on the front here, and we got a quote on the back. And if they don't like that quote, it's set up so that they can go in and change it and put in their own quote. It also has a heading for the front of the mug. This one says Best Friends Forever. They can put anything they like in there, and they can update the names as well. All the clothing and the skin tones and the drinks and the hair, everything is customizable. So I'm getting a little off track here. Now let's go back to our product base. And now our CZ necklace is showing up here. So now that we have them imported, we need to go in to each one and set our price point. I haven't really checked the pricing on that. Base cost is $15.30. I know that, excuse me, I know that is $8 roughly shipping from United States to Canada. I'm in Canada. So I need to add 8 to this, so that's $23.30. It's roughly 1.33 cents Canadian to every American dollar. So let's see, 24 times 1.3, that would be roughly $32. I'm going to set the price on this as $49.99 Canadian. And that'll give me about, I don't know, roughly around $15 or so after my expenses come out. So we'll set the price to that. We don't have a description in here yet. To get the description, go back into your Shopify store, go into your apps, and open up the SHINEON app. So now I just see they got some new stuff published as well, wallets and journals, and that's something I'm going to be looking forward to getting into. Let's find our product here. So that's the CZ necklace. So we'll go into necklaces. We're just going to snag the, let's see, pendants. Hope that's in here. Yep, right here. So all we're going to do is just go in here and copy the, wow, they got their prices set so high, $72.68. Maybe I'm not charging enough. Maybe I'll up it by $10. I think so. That's what they recommend Canadian. Wow, $99.13 with the luxury box. Yeah, I'm going to up my prices a bit. I don't think I'm charging enough. So this is the description that they have set up here for the CZ necklace. So we're just going to copy all that. And I'm going to hit Control-C, and I'm going to go back into my TEEINBLUE app, and I'm going to click in the description here, and I'm going to hit Control-V. Okay. Excuse me. I got a little bit of a cough today. Alrighty. Piece is lovingly packaged in either a soft touch box or mahogany style luxury box for easy gifting. Okay, so we'll just we got our price set. I'm going to change that. I think I should be charging, what did they recommend? Let's see. $72.68. I'm going to go $69.99, and I'm going to go $89.99 for the box, the mahogany box. $69.99. Why not? If they buy it, they buy it. If they don't, they don't. And if they don't, if I don't get any sales on it, but I get lots of views, I'll assume that it's priced too high and I can go in and change my price. Okay, so that's for the regular box. Okay, so they only got one markup up here. Now that concerns me. Let's see. I do have another markup that I downloaded from SHINEON in their creatives. And I'm going to set that one up. And I'll show you how to do that as well. I hope you got something like Photoshop. Canva will work too. I don't know what else would work because I only use Photoshop. Let me see here. Okay, so I am going to save that. It tells us the fulfillment provider is SHINEON. And the this is the SKU number, fulfillment catalog. Alright, so I'll worry about the markups afterwards. So just hit save on that. Now we're going to do the exact same thing. Let's make sure we got this still in our clipboard. Right click, copy, go back to your product base and go into the same product with the luxury box. Wow, they got lots. They got lots of markups in here for this one. I don't have a markup for the regular box. Maybe I'll just yeah, I'll have to go in and get one, I guess. They got loads of markups, probably too many. I'm just going to paste this description in here, and I'm going to update my price. Price, I said $89.99. Okay. Alrighty, so hit save on that as well. And we're going to go now into our artwork. That's the next step. First step is set up your product base, and the second step is to set up your artwork. So this is my artwork for my little mug that I did here yesterday. I did some mouse pads as well. I won't get into that, but I've been doing quite a bit of stuff here lately, and I'm really enjoying it. This acrylic heart is really nice as well. I'm going to do a couple more videos with some different type designs on those as well. Alright, so we're going to play new artwork. I know for a fact that message cards for SHINEON jewelry is 1000 by 1000 pixels, but I'll just show you how to how to find the print area according to the product that you're customizing. Okay, so artwork details. This is going to be CZ necklace. I hadn't had enough coffee this morning. I got my Timmy's, but I think I should have had another one. Okay, so what are we going to call this? CZ necklace. How are we going to differentiate that from the other ones that I do? Because I plan on doing quite a few. For, let's see, light, CZ necklace, light pink. So nobody sees the name of your artwork. The only thing anybody sees publicly is what you put in your campaign. So in this, doesn't matter really what we call it as long as we know what it is. So for category, I should have necklace, maybe. Yep, necklace. I already have that category added in here. If you want to add a new category, if something that you're making, say, wall hanging or paper print or art print, you can go into a new category, type in whatever you want here, and hit create, and then it'll be in your list for future use. Okay. So we're going to import the print area size. So when you click on that, it gives you a list of products that you can look for. Two-tone box or luxury box, they're both the same, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so they're both 1000 by 1000 pixels. So that's just roughly over 3 inches. That's how big the card is, about 3 1/3 inches. So we're going to hit select on that, and we're going to hit save. So this is zoomed right into 84%, and that's good because now we can see the whole thing, and it should be pretty easy to design. So I'm going to save this, and before I do anything else, I'm going to upload some fonts. I used 2 different fonts in that design. One was called Enchanting Script, and the other one was Adobe Garamond Pro. So over here in, let's see, Assets. Yeah, you click on Assets on your left-hand menu here, and you can upload fonts, and that way you have customized fonts that you can use. So upload. These are just a few of the fonts that I've uploaded. Upload fonts. I'm not sure if it'll let me take it right out of the Windows Fonts folder, but if it doesn't, I will just copy those out and put them on the desktop and upload them from there. Now there's lots of fonts already in TEEINBLUE that you can use. All the Google fonts are in there, so it gives you a place where you can click to go in and look at all the different Google fonts and pick out the one that you like the best. Let's see. So the fonts are stored in the Windows folder in C drive. So you find C drive, expand it, and go to Windows. And it's a hidden folder, don't you know? Okay, so we're not going to be able to do it from here. And I'm not sure how to show hidden files and folders in here. Let's see, properties maybe? Oh, let's see. Nope, I used to know how to do that, but I don't. So I'm just going to go into my start menu here. Go into File Explorer. Now I can go into C drive. Where are we? C, it's a wonder I can find anything on this computer, but I do have everything stored fairly logically, so it's not too bad. So go into Windows. Now you can see the fonts folder. Double click. Now you got all your fonts. So I'm going to open up another window. file folder, and I'm going to open this up as desktop, and I'm going to click the little button up here at the top to make it smaller, and I'm just going to go do the same with this one so I can put them side by side, and I can just drag the font I want out into the desktop. Then I'll be able to upload it. So it was Enchanting Script. So all you need to do in here is just click on one and then start typing the name of the one that you're looking for. ENCH. Enchanting Script Font Regular. We're just going to drag it right over into our desktop. Okay. I think it went. Yep. And the next one is Adobe Garamond Pro. Now you can use any fonts that you like. You can use the Google fonts, or if you like a font that you have on your computer, by all means, haul it over, upload it. Okay, so Adobe Garamond Pro. So there must be variations here. It got 3 little papers here. So we'll just drag it over anyway. Okay, yeah. So it got bold, it got italic, it's 2 italic. Oh, bold, italic, and regular. I think I used just regular. Okay, so they're on the desktop now, so I can close this, and I close this, and now this is my browse window for the fonts that I was looking for. Just going to go to desktop. It's looking for OTF or TTF files, and there they are. So Enchanting Script. Okay, that one's been uploaded. Now choose the next one. Adobe Garamond Pro Regular, and we'll open that as well. So those 2 fonts are there. Now we can use them any way we like. We don't have to fool with that anymore. Okay, so close this. Now we can go back into our artwork. Okay, CZ necklace, light pink. We haven't done anything. It's just showing a white background here. So just click on your little pencil here to go in and edit this. So I'm going to grab my template that I made. So I'm just going to hit Image. Up here is where you click to get any images that you want to use. And I saved that to my Island Design Factory Google Drive. So what I have here is the folder CZ Crafts Design Template. I don't have that as of right now while I'm doing this live. I don't have that shared yet, but I will share it, and I will put the link in the description if you want to go in there and get that template or my design to take a look at or whatever. Okay, so this is our template. So I'm going to double click on that. Now that's a transparent PNG. So you should be able to leave that on there and just design around it. And before you publish it or before you set up your campaign, you can just turn that layer off. It's just a guideline to show you roughly where to put all the different things that you need on your card. And it's designed to fit the cubic zirconia necklace. So we're going to hit reload now, and there it is. We'll just hit select. Okay, so it just maps it out a little better for you so that you don't have to wonder where to put the different text. Okay, so for the background, how I got that background, I'm just going to drag over my Discord here. I went on to oh my gosh, I'm stumped now. What's the name of it? I use Leonardo AI. The other one is called Midjourney. I knew I'd remember it sooner or later. If you're set up on Midjourney, you can go in and you can type in some prompts. It's going to give you a square image. It's going to be plenty of big. I think it's 1024. It's the size of the images that this generates by default. So that's plenty of big. There's lots of resolution there for these 1000 by 1000 message cards. So these are some of the ones that I generated. I typed in light pink ethereal background with floral border on top, and these are the ones that it gave me. So I upscaled number 4. I upscaled number 2 and tried it as well, but it was too flowery. I wasn't fussy. And you can try to generate any kind of background images that you want with this. It's so many different little aspects to the prompts that you can pop in there, and I must say it gives you some really pretty little images here. So this is the one that I chose. So I'm just gonna go in here. You click on it and then it comes up, and then you can open it in browser, and that gives you the full resolution. So to save this, I'd copy it if I was using Photoshop, but I'm not. I don't think you can paste. I don't think you can. Let's try it and see. Hit copy. Back to our TEEINBLUE. I don't think you can paste a layer in there. Nope. Gonna have to save it. Discord. Okay, so we got this open in browser. Right click. Save image as. Do my famous dirty little trick that I do. Save everything to the desktop. Okay, so we're just going to call this card image. That's all I'm going to call it, because then I'll know I'm just going to grab it right away anyway, and I won't need it after that. It's going to be deleted. Okay, so we're going to upload this image. Image. Click here. It's on the desktop, and it's called card image. So I'm just going to open that. So if you want to do a black design with white letters or anything, the whole purpose of this video is just to show you how I do it and try to make it as simple as it can be without the confusion that I had to endure before I figured all this out. So we're just going to hit select. So now we got our image. On the one that I had posted, I had this stretched out a little more. So I'm going to zoom this out. Right here's our zoom. So we're at 84 right now. I'm just going to go down to about 50. And I'm going to drag this out a little bit better. Okay, I think that's good. Now we can't see our template anymore because this was pasted over the top of it. I imported this and it went right over top. So if we want to see our transparent template, we just drag it up to the top. Now we have our background image in there. Customizable text, left align, fill entire background with color or design. So that will be what we just did. That will be our background layer. Okay, and it also says don't forget to turn this layer visibility off when your design is completed. Okay, so the next thing we need to do now is add our customizable text. So we're going to add some text here. It's going to be black text. Black is already set as our font color. You just check the hex code here. See all zeros. 6 zeros means it's true black. If you didn't want it quite as black, you could go up a little bit, and sometimes that softens the look of it. Might be a good idea, but I'm just going to go with the regular black. Oops. Okay. So this is our text we're going to put where? Right here. So we want to go in now and change the font. So to do that, we uploaded some fonts, so they're going to be under custom fonts. So our font family for the greeting there is Enchanting Script. Okay. So just click off of that. And now you can see that it's a little big. Our text layer, we'll call this greeting 1, because there's a couple different parts to this greeting. There's the name over here. We'll call that name. But in my sample, I had to my up over, and then I had beautiful daughter. So there's two parts to it. So I'm going to make this a little smaller. And to make it smaller, what I usually do is just put my mouse on the down arrow and just keep it on there until it gets as small as I need it. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to turn off this template. Now that looks a little narrow to me. It looks a little dull compared to how it looked in Photoshop. I'm going to give it a 1-point stroke and see if that makes it a little bolder. So to do that, right next to the font color button, there's a font text stroke button. So you go in and you click enable text, and it'll let you choose a color that you want for the stroke. And by stroke, they mean just the outline around the text that you have there. So right now it's 1 point and it's red. We're going to change it to black, just all zeros, 6 zeros. And I think 1 pixel is more than enough. I think 2 would be a little too much. Okay, so we'll just go back to 1 and we'll save that. Default text. Okay, so greeting 1. We want the default text in that to say to my. Okay, to my. And we want that to be editable. So just check all this. Auto scale when text is too long. So if you turn this on, it's set, I think now to 1,000, roughly around 1,000 or 1,200. That's way too big. Let's try 300. So whatever the customer types in here, this blue border is going to put a limit on how far it's going to go. This is as far as it's going to go, wherever this blue border is. Okay, so we're going to click on personalization setting, and we don't have to touch anything in here except for this option here, enable personalization. So we're going to call this to my, or yeah, okay, and then in brackets I'm going to call it customize if desired, in brackets. So over here now it says to my, and customize if desired. So they could say dear or my darling or whatever they want. Placeholder text is going to be to my. All characters. That's correct. That's correct. Text character limit 15. That should be enough. So up here in the corner of your, up in the end of your text field here, it shows how many characters are allowed and how many are used. Okay. So mark option is required. No. We will click show customization on cart or checkout. So if you go right up to the top, let's see. Add a toggle to show or hide this layer. Yeah, they can choose whether they want that on or not, because they might only want one line of text. So we'll turn that on. So now they can go click that off or on to show that layer or not. Okay, so that's that part set up. Go back. Now we're going to duplicate this. We're going to copy this layer. So to do that, there's a little copy icon here on the right hand side of the layer. So we'll duplicate. Now it's called greeting 1 copy. So we're going to change that to greeting 2. Oh shit. I've done it again. I'm always doing that. I go to highlight the text and I end up dragging the layer all over the place. Okay. I did it again. So just click in there and use your arrow keys or your delete key, I guess is the best way to do it. Greeting 2. Okay. So now we click our edit tool, go in here. Default text, beautiful daughter. Now you can set this up with any text that you want, of course. Beautiful daughter, auto scale. Yep, that's all set up. I'm going to set the auto scale on that to 400. And I'm going to, so I'm going to do the exact same thing as I did with the last one. I'm going to put the option title as Beautiful Daughter. DAUTIFULDAUGHTER. And it's going to say customize if desired. So they can put in beautiful granddaughter, beautiful godchild, beautiful niece, beautiful sister, lovely cousin, whatever. Placeholder text, beautiful daughter. Okay. Okay, let's see. So everything else stays the same. For the character limit, I'm going to change that from 15 to 20. Okay. And just go back. Now we want to move this and arrange these. So I'm going to turn on my little guide here again. So show where they should go. Okay, to my beautiful daughter. Okay. Alrighty. So let's turn it off and see how it looks. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. To my beautiful daughter. Now both of these lines are customizable. They can put whatever they like on them. Alright, so we're going to duplicate this again. And we're going to do that by hitting the copy button. And we're going to call this, if I don't stop doing that, I'm going to knock myself in the head. And we're going to call this name, or recipient name. Okay. You see how it's so much bolder? Because the two layers are over top of one another. That's another way to make your text bolder, is to make two layers exactly the same. Okay. Recipient name. I'm just going to drag that over here. And I'm going to make the font a little bit bigger, but first I'm going to turn our guide on again to know exactly where it should be. Okay, so I'm going to put that about right here. And I'm going to turn the guide off again. And I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to make that text a bit bigger. Okay. Now the text has gone out over the max text size. So we need to move it down. See how there's two blue borders as I'm going up? The text is not getting bigger because it's not going to allow it to go past this these boundaries. So let's move it down until that should do there. Okay. So now we're going to go in and edit that. And default text will be Jessica. Okay. Alrighty. That looks good there, I think. Alright, everything else stays the same except the headings. And we're going to call this option title, recipient name, RECIPIENT name. And all these got the toggle so they can turn them off and on if they like, so it's up to themselves. Okay, placeholder text, recipient, RECIPIENT name. Okay, so everything over here is as it should be. I got 20 characters for the name. I'm going to down that to 15. I don't think you need it longer than 15 for a name. Alright, so we're about halfway there. So the next thing that we want is our signature line. So let's go back. We're going to copy it again. And we're going to drag it down here to where we roughly should have it. Turn on your guide so you can see where it needs to go. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Alright. We'll turn the guide off again. And we're going to go in here. Actually, we're going to call this signature. Signature line. And go in and edit it. Okay. We're going to say love from mom and dad. Now you see how that text got smaller? That's because I got this set to 400. So any characters that it goes over that would make it longer than 400 is going to make the character smaller so that it'll fit within that 400 pixels. 400 is way too small for this one. We want that to be quite long because people sometimes want to put nice long signature in there. It could say, all our love from Aunt Jenny and Uncle Bob. Who knows? Okay, so we're going to put it in as 900. 900, yeah, why not? We'll leave it at 900. Okay, and I'm going to allow it to be, let's see, 50 characters? 50 is okay. They can stop if the text gets too small. I can show you that after. Okay. So signature line. Right now it's saying recipient name. We got to go in and fix that. So you're going to edit, personalization, option title, signature line. And for placeholder text, we're going to say sign the card. Use up to 50 characters. Okay, so that's that part done. Alright, so now we got to put 2 paragraphs in here. So let's turn on our little template here. Left align the message in this space and right align the message in this space. Okay, so for this text, that's where I use the Adobe Garamond Pro font. So I'm just going to set up a bit of text here now, and we're not going to put in text lines, we're going to put in paragraph. So this is a paragraph. So let's move it over here, and we can stretch it out as much as we want. And I'm going to turn this template off again now, and I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go in and get the Adobe Garamond Pro font. Font family, custom fonts. So click your drop down, Adobe Garamond Pro, regular. Okay. So where I got that little snippet of paragraph for this design is ChatGPT. Love ChatGPT. So let's drag that over. I'll show you what I did. Oops. So I asked it to create me a short message to a young girl about faith in God. So this is what it gave me, and I read through it and I picked out the 2 most fitting paragraphs here, and that's what I used for the paragraphs on this design. So the first paragraph I used was this one. So I'm just going to highlight it and copy it. Know that God loves you unconditionally just as you are. He sees the beauty within you and has a unique plan for your life. Trust in Him. Trust in His timing and believe that He is always with you even when things may seem uncertain or difficult. So right click and hit copy. Back into your TEEINBLUE. Now in here, you can't just click in here and paste like you can in Photoshop. Okay, so you just click where it says paragraph and you go in and your default paragraph It's right here. So that's what's showing up in there, whatever's in this box. So I'm going to hit Control V now and paste our text. So it pastes it really nice. It does it a lot better than Photoshop does. So right now this is center aligned. Let's align it to the left. Okay, yeah, I like it aligned to the left. So that one is good. So we want to be able to personalize this as well. We want to have a block there that if they don't want to put that message in there, they can put their own message in. So I think that might be a good plan. So not everybody wants it to say the same thing. Some people are willing to wear a cross, but they are not really what you call religious. It's more of a fashion item to them. So they can put in whatever they want. Okay. Alrighty. So for personalization, we don't want to put a toggle there to hide or show this layer. We want it to be mandatory layer. If they don't want what's in here, they can change it, but they can't get rid of this box altogether. Okay, so right now it says no personalization. We're going to hit enable personalization, and we're going to just call it left paragraph. Alright, and this is where they would put in whatever they want. Okay, so we want normal text case, text character limit. We're not going to put a limit in there. If they put 2,000 characters in there, well, that's up to them. Anybody that's personalized in this and is going to buy it, they're going to make sure that it looks nice before they hit the order button. Okay, so enable prefix or suffix, no. Allow customer to change the text color, no. Allow customers to change the font, no. Mark this option as required, yes. And show customization data on cart or checkout, yes. Okay, so that's that. And we just back out of that now. And now we're going to duplicate this. So now we got two. So we just drag this one over and turn on your template to make sure you got it roughly in the right place. Okay, so they're exactly the same now. This one is left aligned. I'm going to click on it here and I'm going to right align it. Okay. So we're going to call this paragraph 2. Paragraph 2. And all we got to do in here now is go in. It's exactly the same as paragraph 1, except we got to change this where it says left paragraph to right paragraph. Right paragraph. Okay. So you see over here it says left paragraph and right paragraph, so they can put all their text in there. Okay, so that's that. So let's go back out of this. Oh, we got to get our next verse here. So let's go back into our ChatGPT. So this was the second verse. Remember, you are never alone on your journey of faith. God is by your side, holding your hand and cheering you on every step of the way. Trust in Him and believe in His goodness, and have faith that He will lead you to a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. That's a beautiful message for a young girl. Okay, so highlight it, right click, copy, back into your TEEINBLUE app, and double click, hit Control A to highlight it all, hit delete, and hit Control V. So now you got your verse on this side as well. So go back here and turn off our template. So right now, this is what we're going to have. Everything is customizable. This looks a little off center to me, so I'm going to try to center this up. That's the signature line. So I'm just going to highlight that, and I'm going to drag it over. Should get a line in the middle. There. Okay, it's perfectly centered now. Let's just turn on our template again. Yep, perfect. Alright, so that's our design. So all we got to do now is hit save. Okay. So it takes a while for this preview to generate. So that's our product base set up. Our artwork is set up. Now we're going to go in and set up our campaign. So you click on campaign here to the left. You click new campaign. And this is called, what should we call it? CZ necklace. And we'll call it Faith. Okay. That's going to be the name of our product on our Shopify store. So hit save. So next thing you need to do is add your available products. So that's what we set up in our product base. Available products. So we're going to add 2 available products. We're going to add this here. That's our necklace with the 2-tone box. And we're going to add the luxury box. So it's 2 separate products, but it's all under one campaign. So it's going to look all just like the one product with 2 variations in our store when we get it published. Okay. So it's coming up there now. We got our mock-up. Holy crap, there's too many mock-ups. Okay, we'll fix that up, don't worry. So the next step we got to do is add our artwork. So select artwork. This is the artwork we just set up. We'll click on that. And now all these mock-ups are going to show up with this artwork in here. I think maybe we could have made our name and our greeting a little bit bigger. Let's go in here and back in our artwork and we'll do just that. And the greeting could have been made a little bit bigger font as well. So we'll go back into artwork. And you can tweak this however you like, and before you publish it, you need it to look exactly like you want it. So this one is at 45, that's for the name. We'll up that to say 60. Yep, looks good. And this is 39, we'll up that to 50. And this beautiful daughter greeting too, we'll up that to 50 as well. Okay, but we need to drag this down whoops, not that. Greeting 2, drag it down a tiny little bit. Alright, okay, so we can hit save on that now and it should upload in our campaign. Going to select our artwork. Oh, now it's too big. Geez, you can't win. Well, I'm going to have to go in and undo that, I guess. Maybe I did too much. Maybe I'll go in and this was a 60. That's the size of that is fine. I'm just going to reposition it a little bit. These are set to 50. I'm going to put them down to about a 45. And it's a little bit close to the edge as well. So I'll fix that up as well. So artwork, edit. So Jessica, the size of that text is just fine. We'll just drag that down a tiny bit. And these need to go from a 50 down to a 45. Okay, that's good. And this is going down to a 45 as well. Alright. So do whatever you like. Do whatever makes it look good to you. Alright, so this one, that one is a 45 as well. I'm going to make that to be a 50 because signature, you want that to be fairly substantial. There. Okay. I think we're good there. So we'll hit save. Let's go back into our campaign. Go into our necklace. Okay, that looks lovely. That looks very, very beautiful actually. Wow. Alright, got all kinds of mock-ups. We don't want all those because that'll make our store too slow. So if you don't want your store to be too slow, because if somebody's in there and they want to order something, if it's taking too long, they'll probably just say, the heck with this. Alright. So now we got to choose which mock-ups we want for each product. Let's see. That's so pretty. And if you click on your other product, your luxury box, it'll bring up that product and all the different mock-ups as well. Okay. So you can scroll through and pick out the ones that you want. Oh wow, that is so pretty. So I'm just going to pick 3 for each one. I'm stumped. I don't really know which ones to pick. I think I'll have, I'll do this one, this one. So to pick your mock-ups, what you got to do is you got to click on your mock-up and assign variants. I like that, but I don't like it in the front. So I'll assign variant to that. Default. Let's see. Click on that and save. So I also want this one. So I'll assign variant to that and hit save. And this one. So I'll assign variant to that, default, and save. Okay, so I want this one to be the first one that they see, so I'll drag it over here. Got the little six dots there, and you just use those for dragging it around. This one I picked, and this one. Okay. Let's just double check. Assign variant. Select variant, default, and save. Wow. Okay. Assign variant. Thought I had that done already. It's taking a long time for all these mockups to load. I should have deleted some of those. I'll go back into the product base later and delete some of those for when I do the next, my next design for this heart cross pendant. Okay, that's so cool. Okay, so assign variant, save. Okay, so let's go back to the two-tone box now, and we will assign these variants as well. So I'm going to choose assign variant, default, save. Which other one do I want? I wonder. This one looks pretty good. Assign variant, save. Okay, so that's the only two that I've picked for that two-tone box. Okay, I'm going to launch this product now. Let's preview it first. So pretty. Close preview. Alright. I think we're ready to launch. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I forgot to do. Oh, probably we should add this one as well. This gives some dimensions of the product and it shows what it looks like on. So we'll add, we'll pick this one, assign, save, and this one, save. Okay, let's launch it now and see how it looks. So as soon as you hit launch, now it's already in my store that quick. So let's go into my store, into my products, and it's showing some older products. So to get your newest products at the top, you just go into sort, create it, newest first. Okay, so CZ Necklace Faith, we'll click on that one. The markups might still be uploading. So saying is active. The sales channel just says online store. I got to go in here into manage. I got to set that up by default because every time I publish a product, I got to go in and set it up manually. Manage sales channels. So I want to choose Facebook and Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and Snapchat ads. I don't use all these right now, but later on I might decide to take out some TikTok ads or Snapchat ads, and then I'll need to have it all activated. Okay, so it looks good from here. This is our description. It didn't publish the markups. Lovely. Why is that, I wonder? What did I do wrong, I wonder? Okay, so let's hit save. And now we're going to hit view and see what comes up there. Did not publish the markups, hey? Let's go back in TEEINBLUE and see what's going on here. Okay. Oh, no print area found. Okay, we don't need a print area for that one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going into the product base here for both. I think it's too many, and I think that's why it's taking such a long time. So I want this one, I want this one, and I want this one. The rest I don't want, so I'm just going to start taking these out, remove. It's going to take a while because they give you so darn many. I don't know why they give you so many as that. I only want the first three, so everything except for the first three, I'll take them out. That's just a bit overkill here. So bear with me, it's going to take a minute for me to get in and do all this. I wish there was a way you could do them all sequentially. Maybe there is. Nope. Nope, there's not. Just gotta keep clicking till they're gone, I guess. I definitely did something wrong there for those markups not to be showing up. This is very new to me as well, and not very new. I've played around with it. I've used it several years now, but setting up this SHINEON jewelry is fairly new. Alright. There's too many markups. And then I'm going, when I get this done, I'm going to go into my campaign and see what else I might have done wrong for those markups not to show up here. Okay, so that's that one. So we want to say update campaign and click the CZ necklace and hit update. Okay. So let's go back into our Shopify store now and see if that made any difference. Go back into where you got your product open and hit your refresh. A two-tone box. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Let's go back in here. Let's see. Into our campaign. Let's see, two-tone box, default, save. Okay, I don't know why these are all still uploading here. Let's go back into the product base. In here. And I've deleted all these mock-ups. Okay, and I've updated the campaign. I might need to start and make a new campaign. Seems like this one is a little glitchy. So I'm going to go in here as well and delete some of these mock-ups. Holy. So I want this one, I want this one, and I want this one. So these three in the middle on the top here, I can take these out. This I can take out. A lot of them are exactly the same. I don't know why they got them so many. Click with one hand and hit enter with the other. It's a lot faster. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. A lot quicker. There. Okay, that's our 3 mock-ups for the wooden box. Okay, so we'll say update campaign. We had a published error, look. That's why it didn't go. So we're going to click on that and we'll say update. Update. No, it's still got an error. Lovely. Update. Let's try it again. Nope, still getting an error. Huh. Log. Error when publishing to the store all in Design Factory. The URL field is required. I don't know what that means. Let's close it. And let's go back to our campaign. Publisher error. Okay, you know what I'm doing with this? I am deleting this campaign and I'm starting a new one. Delete the campaign. Remove. Okay, so now this should be probably gone out of here. Yeah, it's no longer on my store. Okay, so let's go back into our TEEINBLUE and we're going to say new campaign. And we're going to call it the same as we did before, CZ necklace. Faith. Okay. Hit save. Okay, we're going to add our available products. It's going to be this one. And it's going to be this one. Okay. So, when you add your available products, you go into your little edit here. And showing this one. Save. Okay, so let's select our artwork. This is the artwork. Okay, that looks good. And luxury box, we gotta add artwork for that. And same. Okay, so that one's good. Alright. The only thing I want to change here is I want to change the order that these are in. I want the cheaper option first because that way it'll show up as the cheaper price. So more people might click on it. Alright. So let's drag this over. 2-tone boxes over on this side. So now see how it changed it here? That's what's going to show up on the customer's page. So I'm going to publish this again now and hope for the best. Now these should be already assigned. Save. Save. Nothing ever runs 100% smooth. You're always going to run into some little glitches here and there. Okay, so that one's all assigned. Let's go back to this one. Assign variant. Hit save. Do the same for the other two. Okay, now it should be ready to publish. That's all I ever do with any of the other products, and it usually comes out just perfect. So let's hit launch and hope for the best. Okay, so it's been published. Let's go in here and we'll refresh this page and see what happens. Nope. Okay, so we'll go with products. Sort by newest first. Create it. Newest first. Go into our necklace. There we go. We got mock-ups now. Lovely. Okay. So we got several variants here that we don't need. We need to get rid of color, and we need to get rid of size. The only two options it should be are two-tone box or luxury box. So we're going to click here on edit. This is in our Shopify store. Now we're not working in TEEINBLUE right here. This is directly on the product page in Shopify. So we're going to hit color, delete. Yep. And we're going to hit size, delete. Okay, so the only two options now should be showing up as two-tone box or luxury box. And I think we're good. We're going to add this to our collection. I have my Shopify page set up with collections that are linked to the menu items. So personalized gifts and jewelry. Those are the two collections that this is going to show up in. As for tags, I will call it cross, Christian, gift, young, whoops, gift, young woman, young lady, parent, grandparent, grandchild. Somebody might go on there searching for a gift to give your grandchild. You could give this to your grandmother. It could say, to my grandmother, I love you. So over here it should say, dear grandma, I love you. Your only granddaughter, Carol. Or, you know, there's no end to the options that anybody could make this their own with. So what other tags do we want in there? Necklace. We got that already? Necklace. Okay, I'm going to add more later, but for now that's good enough. I'm going to hit save. Save the product. And now we can go into, we can hit refresh on this because it's probably not going to show up in our collections right yet. Alright, we'll click on jewelry. And sure enough, this is showing up in here and it's ready to go. This product is a Dogtag keychain and necklace that people can order. That I think is the second video in this series that I did showing how to set that up. Okay. So let's click on that now. Make sure all our options work. Two-tone box, $69.99. Luxury box, $89.99. Okay, our options didn't. We got to make sure that our that's supposed to change on its own, but it's not doing that. Look. Luxury box, two-tone box. I wonder would it do it on my phone. Maybe it's just a little slow because my computer internet is really slow. I'm going to go on my phone here and I'm going to go into Island Design Factory and see if that updates when I choose the different product. Today, come on. Connect charger. Story of my life. Connect charger. Alright. See, Google. Shit. Island Design Factory. Here we go. So, I don't know if you can see this. Where am I? Okay, so that's my storefront. I got a little scrolling menu set up here. So I'm just going to go into my menu. I'm going to go into jewelry. I'm going to click on my product, which is right here. And let's see. So right now you can see that it's the default markup is shown as the two-tone box. So if I click luxury box, it did not update. So I got to fiddle with that some more and make that work. Okay. Let's go back in here. Something I did not set up. Let's see. Two-tone box. Luxury box. Okay, so it does it here. Huh. So if I click on this and I go into assign variants, should already set. Okay. Default. Save. So I took these two off here. Let's save that and see what happens. Oh, brother. I guess we got to keep those turned on. Save. Okay. Assign variants. Thought I did all this once. Okay, I'm going to go update. And let's go back in here now and see what happens. Refresh. Okay, I'm going to go into personalized gifts on my menu as well and see if that's showing up there. Yep, sure is. Okay. Luxury box. Why? Why? Okay, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go into so it should be working well. It should. Maybe I should just have one assigned. Maybe there should be just one assigned to this. Nope. You know what I'm going to do? It's showing up as two separate products. I'm going to merge both into one product. And this is how you do it. You go back into your TEEINBLUE portal. You go into your product base. Luxury box. Let's get this SKU number here. And we'll hit Control A and we'll hit Control C. So this is the SKU number for this product with the luxury box. So I'm going to go back to products. I'm going to go into the two-tone box. And I am going to... Nope, I can't do that either. Darn it. I can't do it because we don't have the markups. Although, maybe I will try it. So we'll say new variant. SKU is what I just copied from the other product. Color is default. You gotta have that in there. I don't know why they make you do that. And size is default. but you are able to take it out afterwards. So this is $89.99. So click add. Alright, so we got both different versions in there now under one product. So hopefully that'll work. So we're going to say update campaign. So I'll hit the, before I do that, before I make any permanent changes to this, I'm just going to go in and refresh this again just to see if it'll work. Maybe it's just slow. And that is what it is too. It's just slow. Lovely. I think I'm going to leave it as is. Or maybe not. Let's go back in here. Okay. Let's go back into our campaign here. Okay, campaign. Necklace. Two-tone box. So there's two products here. This is showing unavailable. Let's make this show available. And hit save. We'll take out this one, luxury box. Just go into edit and hit remove from campaign. I think I just fooled it up. Okay. So we go in here, two-tone box, and we got two different variants. Let's hit save. Two-tone box. Oh my, I got this screwed up. Okay, we're going to delete this campaign again. And I'm going to get to the bottom of this because I always do, because I just can't stand when stuff don't work properly. Go into campaigns. Let's delete this. Delete this campaign. Remove. We're going to go back into our product base, and I'm going to take out that line that I just put in here. Shouldn't have to use that. I'm just going to click on the second variant that I put in there and hit delete, select it. Are you sure you want to delete? Yes. Cannot delete these variants because they've already been used. Okay, so we'll just leave it as unavailable. Okay, so we're going to start a new campaign. New campaign. And again, CZ cross necklace faith. So let's hit save again. Available products. So we're going to choose this one. So we'll add the other one afterwards once we're sure that this is going to work. Select artwork. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, so to this we will assign this $69.99. It's showing both because it wouldn't let me delete the $89.99 one. So that's good. And we can also go in here and make this $89.99 unavailable. Okay. And while we're waiting for this preview to load, we'll go in and add our other one here, which is our luxury box. Select our artwork, which is this, exactly the same. Now we'll just click in here. Everything looks good here. And we'll hit save. Okay. The preview's not coming up there. Oh, here it is. Two-tone box. Yep. And luxury box. So it all appears to be working here. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Let's see. Let's launch it again. This is getting right under my skin now. Alright, so if I refresh this, it should come up with an error because it's not launched. We deleted it and we didn't relaunch it. Okay, perfect. So let's go back in here and we'll hit launch. And that's done. Okay, so now we're going to go in here in our products and reload this with the newly created. Okay, there it is. Cross your fingers. Okay, so it's showing all the mock-ups, collections, jewelry, and personalized gifts. And I'll put the tags in later. I'm not doing that right now. For sales channels, I'm going to go in here and turn them all on. Done. Hit save. Now we're going to go into view. Okay, two-tone box. When we hit luxury box, the other mock-up, one of these should load. I'm really getting ticked off with this. Okay, it doesn't. Oh well. Let's see. One more thing I can try. You go into your product page. We're going to get rid of these options again. Delete and delete. So we want to click on the two-tone box and we'll hit edit. Should be a place here where you can choose your product image. Okay, so I got this one selected. Down here it says bulk edit or more actions. We're going to say add image. So for our two-tone box, the one I want to show up is this one. Right now set as this one. And hit done. We're going to do the same with the luxury box. Maybe it's not assigned, I don't know. Go into more actions, add image. Yeah, it's showing this one by default. So let's just change it to this one by default. Let's see what happens. Done. Okay. Hit save. If this doesn't work, I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea. It's beyond my scope of expertise. Okay, so we're going to refresh this. Okay, so that comes up as the default image for this. Two-tone box. So let's just try customizing it and see what happens. To my sweet girl. So it's not customizing because we got the two-tone chosen. If we chose by manually, this should update. To my sweet girl. And it's not working as it's supposed to. Let's go preview. To my sweet girl. Okay. Close preview. It will show up in the preview. Let's refresh this. I'm a little stumped here now. So we'll click on the luxury box. It's definitely the speed of the page. It's not, it's probably my internet. If you did it, you probably would not have a hitch with it. It's just that my internet is being stupid, and the fact that I got 47 tabs open on my second browser on the screen that you can't see might not help either. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm planning on doing lots of videos. I'd like for you to follow along with me. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out new content on a regular basis, and hopefully it'll be something that can really help you. You can really learn something from it. I'm also available to answer questions. I'm no expert by any means, but I'm gradually learning, and my goal is to become an expert at it. And what I really would like to do is help as many people as I can to get their shops up and running, and in the meantime build my page and my creator economy as well, so that I can make a living doing this. So I'm just watching some of the replay of this video here now. Okay, so yeah, so check out the links in the description. Anything you need to sign up for, do it through my link and I'll get a little cut. Photoshop and Illustrator are great things to have. Vecteezy and Creative Fabrica are also wonderful, wonderful products. And Shopify itself is unbelievably versatile. You can sell, you can do just about anything you want. You can sell digital files, and I plan on adding some digital files to my shop as well for some of my designs. So if that's something you might be interested in, you can follow my channel, and when I do that, I will be sure to let everybody know. So in the meantime, I hope you all have a great day, and I hope you create some new products on your Shopify store using TEEINBLUE and SHINEON. Have a great day.